Madrid are back in action for this decisive leg. Having invested such a huge effort in making sure that it was they who held the advantage coming into the second part of the tie, there is now a job to finish. The motto, let us do it for everyone. Those were certainly the sentiments echoed by the team's manager and his trusted lieutenant before the game, and they seek to set a similar tone now. Rarely do you see such a collective outpouring of solidarity, unity, the players so evidently bonded. Well, if you have experienced one of these games firsthand, then you will know just how it feels now. It really is compelling. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, whatever advantage does exist is pretty well negligible. There's still plenty of scope for excitement and for unpredictability. So how do you see it, Jim?
Look, it's hard to call one way or the other because of this game being what it is and what it means. When your lead is as small as it is, there's always the temptation to try and rush in to extend it, which is probably exactly what their opponents would like them to do. Patience ought to be the virtue here, because ultimately you have the luxury to let the opposition play in front of you for long spells.
We have already... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Morata. Mbappe has a goal! Courtois can claim that. Gets wrestled off the ball. Now it's Morata. Mbappe. And here's Morata. Morata plays it out to the wing. Now it's Morata. Candreva. Chance! It's in! They are firmly back in business.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Casemiro, and it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's broken, big chance! Matic. Candreva. Mbappe. Now it's Wijnaldum. Gets the better of his man. That's good defending, very good defending. And that's a goal kick. Meunier. Candreva. And it's Saul. Wijnaldum. Can he find a finish now? And that has been clubbed away. And it's been taken straight back. Kolasinac. Saul. And here's Wijnaldum. Mbappe. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. And they have an aggregate lead.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Matic. Forward it goes. Candreva. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Breaks on here. Kane goes looking. He's got through. Now it's Aubameyang. He's got away. Marquinhos plays it forward. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the game has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Neymar, dashing forward at pace. A heavy challenge. The ball's loose, and he's after it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Modric floats one over. Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum drives it forward. Mbappe. Saul. And he has been fouled there. Candreva. He's come loose. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mbappe. Belts one. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Modric. And here's Kroos. Morata.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Saul. That has sent him sprawling. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Hoists it forward, looking to break out here. Neymar with a delicate ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Mbappe, and it's Saul. Done very well to intervene. Toni Kroos. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Wijnaldum. He's found his man. Mbappe. Morata shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Wijnaldum. Back into the middle. Wijnaldum. Well read, he sorted that out. There really wasn't very... Madrid have a free kick. And it's Aubameyang. Toni Kroos. Now it's Kane. Aubameyang. Toni Kroos. Kane! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And out to safety. Tries a shot! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Goes for goal! This could fall anywhere. Nacho. Casemiro.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Casemiro. Marco Asensio. And it's Toni Kroos. Hoists it high. Heads it! They've done it! Parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Has he picked him out? Kane. Kane beats the offside trap. And he heaves it forward. And that's been won straight back. Asensio with a good steal, well played. Saul. It's a loose ball. Mbappe. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Valverde. And it's Casemiro. Marquinhos. Matic. Memphis Depay. Kane. Now it's Kane. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Nicely measured pass. And he's cut it out. Kroos has created one goal already. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Marquinhos tries to stroke it through. Meunier tries to get it forward quickly. And the weighted pass. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's picked him out. Now it's Memphis Depay. Face to face, has a hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's not going to make it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kane. Nacho. Could go all the way here. Nacho with an air of confidence about him, a certain... And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Memphis Depay. He's got through. It has got through. It's one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Sergio Ramos does well to read it. And they've been caught out here. Chooses to go back. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Kane.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Kane. Memphis Depay, cut out in the nick of time.
I think it's time.
Saul concedes a free kick for that. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Clears it out of harm's way. Madrid desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Kroos gets it back. Defence has got rid of that. Fired deep towards the back post. Really well taken goal. We're back where we started. It's level on aggregate. All the final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time, all square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Mbappe shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
And so the captain steps up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
From one behind. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Martial is the man who's second in line.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So this one to restore parity. Coolly does it.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
The third man in the queue.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
So this one to restore parity. And the keeper's come up trumps.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
The scene is set for a would-be hero. And he delivers! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win, compelling and cruel, but they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference. So that's it. It is all over. Any meaningful insight to add to all of this, Jim?
Well, I think we saw a good example, Peter, of how to play someone over two legs. You secure your advantage, and you always make sure the opposition are having to exert and stretch while you continue playing to your strengths. So I think it's a very good win on both individual and tactical levels across both legs.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.